Kuyana is an event design company. It's probably about 10 years old, but we've probably matured in the past 5 years. And Kuyana basically means, it's a Ndebele name for the rain. So I guess translated would be like Kunaya for Shona. And just how it sounds and what it stands for, I think more so because it's very Zimbabwean. It just speaks of what comes out of this special country. In a lot of ways, I also derive it from Isaiah 43. I'm a Christian, and there's something about newness and new things. So when the rain comes down, new things sprout out. So you have a very kind of fresh look, and everything kind of starts anew. It's the kind of old stuff gets washed away, and you get new things growing, new things sprouting. And there's just something about how creation and our Creator deposits things here on earth, and it just gives a newness that like I said, Isaiah 43 speaks of. So yeah, I'm a designer by background, trained in design school, more so in graphic design, but the emphasis in recent years has been in events, and just any which way I can bring about a new look, a new feel to each event, whether it's weddings, corporates, conferences, cocktails. Name the event, and we're happy to come up with just concepts and a different fresh look. Gosh, it's been a lot of trials and a lot of work, and just consistency, really, just to keep at it. I have very few events that I turn down, very few, and that just sort of helps with exposure because each event is very different. So I find with each one, as I tackle each one, it's a new challenge, new endeavors, new clients, new needs, new requests. So it's helped to sort of just move from strength to strength, really, and just find ways to be innovative and find different ways of still presenting the same thing. But what's so key is each client is different and special, because it's the start to their beautiful life, and it just kickstarts with one big event, which miraculously they feed 300 odd people, and I have to set up about 30 tables, to just make it look presentable and represent them. I draw a lot from what's around me. I find there's so many special, there's always something different to each day. The very fact that each day is different, we weren't put in a place where you have 5 days that are the same. As each night sort of sits and each day dawns, there's something new, there's something different. And it's just looking out for what those sort of things are. So I find just in nature, we just walk around, trees, whatnot, there's so much. I think what's key for me is not one thing is the same, not one branch, not one leaf is the same. So that inspires me to think, okay, not every wedding should be the same, and not every presentation should be the same. You find more and more in a lot of the rose farms, speaking, in terms of a lot of my raw materials are flowers. And a lot of rose farms just are not producing as much as they used to. They still still export flowers, but very little is available for the local market, which is people like us. And is that, if we were there to just hold on to, what we are made of, we will soon realize that there's so much that we can achieve and offer. Sometimes when I look back to some really trying years we've had, 2008 is one. If you were in Zim, you would know what that was about. But to have gone through that and still be here today in 2015, that's huge triumph. So when I look ahead to the next 5-10 years, there's so much that can be done, but I think it's key what we do now. If we want to see a very different, especially within this industry, we want to see a very different look and a very different feel, where people are saying Zim weddings, as much as people talk about Nigerian weddings, I think there's a shift that we need to have, which begins now. And I think it's good if we kind of have a mindset that doesn't settle for the status quo, and that just aims to just go further, reach further, and have a quality that we dream of. and you see in magazines and Pinterest, whatever, but somehow we don't think it's possible because of some of the challenges that we are having, that we do come across. So yeah, I hope that keeps us going.